You can run a 10K zero symptoms, feel absolutely fantastic, and still have a blockage growing inside your heart that could kill you before you finish your cooldown stretch. No pain, no warning, no dramatic slow motion clutch the chest moment. Your body is that good at hiding it. And for half of all men, the very first symptom of heart disease isn't pain, it's death. Let me fix that. Here's the problem. You've been taught that your body is an honest narrator, that if something's wrong, it'll tell you. Chest tightness, shortness of breath, a dramatic warning sign before disaster. That's comforting. It's also a lie your arteries are perfectly happy to let you believe. I don't have a heart. I don't have any organs actually. I'm a skeleton, that's kind of my whole thing. But I know more about yours than most cardiologists' waiting rooms full of people who feel fine. And feeling fine is exactly the trap. To understand why a healthy-looking engine fails without warning, picture your coronary arteries as the root system of a massive tree wrapped around your heart. One branch matters more than the rest. The left anterior descending artery. In the ER, we call it the widowmaker. And not because it sounds cool for a horror movie. It feeds the front and bottom of your heart's main pumping chamber. Cut a small root, you lose a leaf. Cut this one, the whole tree drops. Now imagine that root slowly filling with gunk, cholesterol, calcium, dead cells, while the artery wall stretches outward to compensate, like a garden hose quietly swelling so the water inside never notices a difference. That's positive remodeling, and it's why you can carry a massive blockage and still crush a 10K. Once you understand this, everything else makes sense. Most people picture plaque like a clogged bathroom sink, narrower and narrower until the water stops, giving you plenty of time to notice. That mental model feels logical. It is also completely wrong. Your artery doesn't shrink from the outside in. It expands to protect the opening, while the plaque grows inside the wall. Blood keeps flowing. You keep feeling great. Meanwhile, the real danger isn't the size of the plaque, it's how stable it is. This is why the majority of heart attacks happen in arteries blocked less than 50%. Not the big scary 90% blockages. The small, soft, unstable ones nobody was worried about. Filed under, things nobody told you. Think of unstable plaque like a blister with paper-thin skin stretched over inflamed gunk. A spike in blood pressure, a hard sprint, an argument that gets your heart rate through the roof. Any of it can tear that skin. That's a plaque rupture. Your body reacts exactly like you cut your finger. It panics and floods the area with platelets to clot it shut. Great instinct if you're bleeding. Catastrophic if it's happening inside your widowmaker. That clot seals the artery like a cork jammed into a wine bottle, and that's a full-blown heart attack. Not from decades of slow buildup, but from a rupture that took maybe 90 seconds. Meet Robert, 50, disciplined runner, normal cholesterol, the guy your doctor points to as an example. Mid-race, he doesn't feel crushing chest pain, he just feels off, tired, nauseous. He blames dehydration. At the hospital, they find troponin in his blood, the protein your heart cells leak when they die, like the glow inside a glow stick spilling out once you snap it. His arteries aren't even fully blocked, just 50%, fine at rest, where blood demand is a garden hose. But his heart rate hit 170, demanding a fire hose, and a crimped artery can't deliver one. Supply met demand and lost. This is a type 2 heart attack, and it's the one that ambushes healthy people the most. Generally, you won't feel a thing, no tightness, no warning, until a blockage crosses roughly 70%. Below that threshold, your heart just quietly compensates and says nothing. Above it, you might get chest tightness climbing stairs that eases when you sit, stable angina, your body's check engine light. But that light only turns on for the big, calcified, stable blockages. The soft, dangerous ones stay completely dark. Your car would never let you drive around with a warning light disabled. Your heart does it by default. Here's the good news your arteries never advertise. Collateral circulation. If a blockage builds slowly over years, your heart quietly builds side street detours around it. New tiny vessels rerouting blood like back roads around a closed highway. This is why a 70-year-old can survive a heart attack that would kill a 40-year-old outright. The older heart had decades to build detours the younger one never got the chance to construct. Zone 2, cardio, and HIIT are literally the construction crew for these detours. You're not just burning calories, you're building an insurance policy nobody sees until you need it. Men usually get the Hollywood heart attack, chest pressure, arm pain, dramatic clutch. Women often don't get any of that. Extreme fatigue, shortness of breath, even something that just feels like bad acid reflux. And if you get a sudden, unexplainable sense of doom, that's not anxiety talking, that's data. Time is muscle in the ER. 20 minutes in, damage starts becoming permanent. 90 minutes, heart tissue turns to scar. And scar tissue doesn't pump, it just sits there, useless, forever. I don't have a heart, and even I know that's a bad trade. Standard blood work tells you the ingredients floating in your blood. It says nothing about what's stuck to your artery walls. 2 scans actually show you the truth. A CAC score, 5 minutes, checks for hardened calcium plaque. 0 is the dream number. Over 400 means you're sitting on a ticking clock. A CT angiogram goes further, catching the soft, unstable plaque before it's even hardened. The invisible blister nobody feels coming. This isn't optional information for someday. This is the difference between fixing a problem and becoming a statistic. Here's your actual plan, not a summary. Step 1. Control your blood pressure. It's the sandpaper scratching your artery walls every single day you ignore it. Step 2. Manage your blood sugar. Inflammation is the fuel that turns a scratch into a blockage. Step 3. Keep moving. Zone 2 and some HIIT to build those collateral detours before you ever need them. Step 4, and the one nobody does, ask your doctor for a CAC score or CT angiogram. Not because you feel sick, because feeling fine was never the test that mattered. Your heart isn't going to warn you with a polite tap on the shoulder. It's going to run silent until it doesn't run at all. Trust the skeleton. Get scanned before you need a stent.